ICBMs were being launched from Cape Canaveral toward Ascension. They provided the first opportunity for gathering information on the flight and breakup characteristics of U.S. missiles as they re-entered the atmosphere. During the same period, under BTL direction, AVCO engineers used highly sophisticated airborne optical equipment. The Ascension re-entry studies provided valuable information on acquiring ICBMs and about ways to discriminate between warheads and other objects. The data were given to both Zeus program and offensive weapons designers. Meanwhile, activity was continuing at White Sands. The Zeus system presented many challenges. For example, during early missile flights, excessive aerodynamic heating of fin control surfaces and their shafts caused failures. One of the advantages of launches here was that missile parts could be recovered for analysis. As problems arose, they were resolved by design modifications. Firings continued until the end of 1963. The last 7 firings were completely successful. A significant achievement was the intercept of a Hercules missile by a Zeus missile on 2 different occasions. During Zeus development, offensive missile weaponry continued to evolve. Discriminating between a warhead and other objects became increasingly difficult. It became clear that in order to accomplish this, a separate discrimination radar would be needed. One unique feature was the radar's movable subreflector to increase the width of the beam to maintain coverage as the target complex approached. In mid-1963, during the final months of tests, White Sands had a distinguished visitor.
What progress you make, what dedication you demonstrate, makes a significant difference to the security of our country and to those who depend upon us. That is an almost unique role to play, and I know that you feel the same sense of pride in your chance, in your time, in your day, to play a part in the life of the great republic, as do all of us whose responsibilities are somewhat different. I want to express my thanks to all of you. We admire what you're doing, and even more important, we're very grateful to all of you. Thank you.
Full system tests would soon start here at Kwajalein against ICBM targets. Many Kwajalein facilities had been enlarged and improved for the influx of Army and civilian personnel and their families. A hospital, schools, and all the necessities of a typical small town were available. At its peak of activity, Kwajalein became a community of about 5,000 inhabitants. The Army officially announced establishment of the Kwajalein Missile Range on October 1st, 1960. Beginning in 1961, some 60 system tests took place. Zeus missiles were fired singly and in salvo. Of particular importance was the free world's first intercept of an ICBM. The target would be launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base, California, some 4,300 miles from Kwajalein. On Kwajalein, the Zeus system was ready to be put to the test. At Vandenberg, an Atlas ICBM lifted off through a heavy fog. On Kwajalein, the Zeus system, after acquiring the target, had less than 3 minutes to track it, determine a point of intercept, and to launch the interceptor missile. The white spot is the target. Zeus will come in from the left. a spotting charge was carried aboard Zeus's third stage. The photography is repeated. This first successful ICBM intercept occurred in December 1962. 9 completely successful intercepts took place.